If you're familiar with Wolverine, you know he's the best there is at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice. What exactly does he do? He causes a crap load of blood and violence. Let's look at 11.5 times Wolverine comics got super violent. And you can be the best there is at watching videos by giving this one a like and subscribing to GameSpot Universe. Number 1. In a future storyline, Wolverine decided to take on a mutant hunting sentinel head-on. This resulted with him getting vaporized, leaving just his adamantium skeleton lying on the ground. Guess he wasn't the best there is at attacking giant robots. Number 2. Kitty Pryde ended up getting kidnapped by one of Wolverine's enemies in Japan. She was brainwashed and forced to stab him through the heart with a sword. Obviously, he was able to heal, but talk about getting his heart broken. Number 3. Wolverine and Havoc were fighting a guy named Meltdown who wanted to cause a nuclear disaster. Wolverine got hit in the arm with some deadly radiation and his skin was melted off. Getting hit by nuclear blast caused quite a reaction. Number 4. Wolverine's bones are covered in metal. Magneto is a master of magnetism. You would think Logan would know better than to piss him off. Nope. Magneto used his powers to painfully suck the adamantium off his bones through his skin. I wonder if he needed to take iron supplements after this. Number 5. Wolverine versus a cannibal? While tied up, a crazy cannibalistic sorcerer started chomping on Logan's body. He even plucked out one of his eyes and ate it. Maybe the guy was an environmentalist since technically Wolverine is a renewable food source. Number 6. Wolverine pissed off the Punisher. Punisher shot him in the face with a shotgun and then ran him over with a freaking steamroller. I guess Frank Castle was pressed for time. Number 7. In the Ultimate Comics universe, Hulk tore Wolverine in two. He threw the bottom half a few miles away and Logan had to crawl after it in order to heal. Otherwise, he'd be half the man he used to be. Number 8. Wolverine went after Nitro, a villain able to explode and reform himself at will. Caught in the middle of a blast, his body was incinerated. Luckily, he was able to heal, but talk about feeling the burn. Number 9. When Wolverine was brainwashed by Hydra and the Hand, he killed almost everyone. He was stopped when Kitty Pryde phased her hand into his head just as he chopped off her arm. The hand got stuck and put an end to Wolverine's rampage. So despite not asking for her help, Kitty gave Logan a hand. Number 10. When Wolverine gained possession of the mystical Muramasa blade, he was able to chop off Sabretooth's arm and head since the blade negated his healing factor. Sabretooth wasn't too happy with the cheap move and fell to pieces over it. Number 11. When Mysterio tricked Logan into thinking an army of supervillains attacked the school, Wolverine fought, stabbed, and hacked his way through them all, only to discover he really butchered his X-Men family. I guess he really severed his family ties after that. 11.5. Also from the same story, Logan unleashed 50 years of pent-up anger against the Hulk and all his hillbilly offspring. Hulk quickly put a stop to the mutant by literally eating him whole. Bad move, since Logan then burst out of his body. Talk about indigestion. Wolverine often viciously attacks his enemies, just like I viciously attacked you with these puns. If you managed to survive and want to see more comic-related videos, subscribe to GameSpot Universe. Be sure to watch our next video to see if we used up every bad joke we could think of.